Hello, my name is Cody Williams, and today I'm going to show you how to install your Oculus Rift headset. So as you can see here, we have our Oculus Rift headset, and then we also have the box down there. So in order for this to work, you have to do three parts. First part, which is relatively easy, is you take this cord right here, and then what you do is you plug it in to this little hole right there. Right here. So then you just push that in like so until you hear it snap. Snap means it's locked in place. The second part you need to do is to plug in this cord right here, which is connected to the front of my tower. Once you do this, you'll also hear the same snapping noise. That means it's locked in place. Pardon me. Need two hands. As you can see here. Then the last part, which is what you use for video, is you need to plug in your HDMI cable, which looks like this. It is plugged in to the back of my computer right down there. So this will plug in right here. And I have to use one hand. Okay. So now it's plugged in. As you can see, my screen is now switched to the same video streaming, thus making it smaller. Once this is put together, once it's all plugged in, what you're going to want to do is hit the power button right here, which will then activate your Oculus. You now see a white light come up, and now you can see a light come on in the Oculus. Now let's move into
okay, so once you have your Oculus installed correctly hardware-wise, you must next find your Oculus SDK, which is this right here. You then click on that, and it'll bring up this lovely bunch of files right here. You want to go to your Oculus configuration utility, which is located here. You click on that, and it'll bring up this menu. From here, you want to type in your prerequisites. For this situation, we'll just call ourselves user. From there, you want to make sure everything is correct. I am a male. I use the B lens, or the BI cups. And then IPD, I'll show you how to do that here in just a minute. And then you type in your player height. This is used so that way the Oculus can figure out how high you are and use that to render your turn radius. And after that, you're going to want to go to your launch interactive utility, which we'll go to right now. Okay, now you're going to want to put on your headset, because now we're looking at two different screens instead of one different screen. On the Oculus, it renders on both. Then you're going to want to go to your measure IPD. From there, it'll say a series of 4 lines will be displayed to establish your IPD. You'll choose one of the eye as you move each line to the far edge of the screen. Click next and stare directly at the grid line as you move it, and continue following it until you can only see the small silver on it at the edge of the screen. Choose next to cycle and adjust each line. Choose accept when done. So now it shows you your left eye outward. You're going to want to use your arrow keys and move that until it's all the way to the end until I can just barely see the sliver. It's going to be different for everyone. I'm going to hit enter. Then I'm going to do the same thing with my nose until it's just barely visible right there. And then I'm going to move to the right eye, which is a little bit more difficult for me because I'm left eye dominant. So it's going to be about right there. And then this one is going to be right there. Now that that's done, then you're going to want to go to make sure your IPD is correct. You're going to go down to the settings viewer, and then you should be able to see everything through your peripheral visions. So now we can see a car, we can see a person staring there, hello person, and so on and so forth. And ladies and gentlemen, that is how you set up your Oculus.